I love racing games, and thanks to Funbox Media Limited, I'll be showing you Classic Racers Elite on the Nintendo Switch. Classic Racers Elite is a hill climb racing game where the goal is simple. You're at the bottom of the hill, and like in a rally, you must climb to the top as fast as possible. The game offers a racing experience that takes players back to the iconic cars of the 60s. Players will enjoy a simulation style racing game with a simple control system that features a Simcade physics engine. The game features 4 categories of cars ranging from microcars to F1 and 12 championships, each with unique challenges and rewards. The game features a total of 50 tracks including reverse segments and slaloms. The variety in the game offers players a chance to experience fairly different environments and challenges that will keep players coming back to this easy to pick up and play racer. As you won't be racing against other cars, the game's main objective is to score the best time on the leaderboards, which are cross-platform and online, making it possible for players to compete with others worldwide. The leaderboard provides an additional incentive to replay the game as players strive to achieve a higher ranking. The game also features a free run mode, which enables players to improve their times on the leaderboards. Classic Racers Elite features fantastic cars from the 60s, which all have their own unique way of handling and can be unlocked by progressing through the championship mode. The sound effects of the cars, from the engine to the exhaust spitting and music that plays, all help to create an atmosphere of racing these classic cars. The gameplay of Classic Racers Elite is balanced with simple cars to control in the early championships to big power monsters towards the end. This approach allows players to gradually increase the difficulty level, and the gameplay remains fun throughout the game. The Simcade physics engine offers a real car feeling while still keeping that fun arcade approach, which is a welcome addition to the game. To experience everything the game has to offer will probably take you just over 4 hours, but players can play the game multiple times, trying different cars, tracks and championships to improve their scores on the leaderboard, which again is the main focus of Classic Racers Elite. The game's visuals are fine, from the car models to the environments you'll race through. There is noticeable pop-up as you make your way around the tracks, but for me there was nothing here that put me off the game in this department. It's all very simple and nothing that will wow you, but still manages to look appealing to the players. The game's control system is straightforward, making it easy for players to get into the game without feeling overwhelmed. You accelerate and brake using the ZR and ZL buttons or the right stick. You can change your viewpoint from behind the car to being on the hood or even inside. And if you make a mistake and don't think you'll be able to finish the race in a time, you can restart at the push of a button. I found this to be a welcomed addition, as it meant I didn't have to take time going through menus, and it kept the gameplay flowing. One of the major drawbacks of Classic Racers Elite is the lack of multiplayer mode. While the online leaderboard provides a competitive experience, a multiplayer mode would have added more variety and replay value to the game. It is quite a bare bones experience, so as mentioned before, you won't be racing against any AI drivers, and because of this, each course ends up feeling a little bit repetitive. There's no music during the races or sound effects other than your car's engine, and the environments do sometimes feel like they're blending into one another. A bit more variation with the courses would have gone a long way to keep players interested and coming back to race on. I'm always on the lookout for great races on the Nintendo Switch, as it's somewhat lacking in that department outside of its kart races. Classic Racers Elite has the potential of being a classic car fan's ideal choice for a racing game with its diverse cars, championship and online leaderboard, providing some replay value. The Simcade physics engine offers a real car feeling, and the simple control system makes it easy for players to get into the game. However, the lack of a multiplayer mode is a real drawback, and not having AI opponents means you'll just be going after those best time scores, and the game ends up feeling very repetitive. So, if you're a racing game enthusiast and you want something that's easy to pick up and play, then maybe this one is for you. It's not the next great racer for the Switch, unfortunately, but it does have some charm to it. Classic Racers Elite will be on the Nintendo eShop on the 29th of June, priced at $24.99 in the UK and $29.99 in the US. Thanks for watching this review. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you next time.